Hello, good day, brethren in the Lord. I come your way again this day. I think today is the 11th or the 10th of February, whichever one it is. It's a brand new day and a brand new morning. And I wanted to say a few things about Black History Month and what it means to me in terms of every year we set aside a month of February for Black History Month remembrance and celebration. And I just like to say that let the month of February of Black History be a month that inspires my fellow Black people to do more, to do more and to become better. Just like MLK said, that a man should be judged not by the color of his skin, but by the content of his character. Let us, as Black people, prove MLK right. Okay? Let us prove him right, because that is so true. That our lives will not be based upon the color of our skin, which we are proud of. I mean, it's wonderful being Black. But more importantly, it's more important to have an excellent content of character, proper behavior, good behavior, being good citizens, striving to be good neighbors, to be neighborly, to be caring, to be achievers, people who set goals and objectives and achieve them for the betterment of our communities, of our families, of our homes. Let us be Black people who finish school when we start school, who take care of our wives and our children, not Black people who just have babies and walk away. There are so many children without fathers, so many Black kids without their Black fathers, and that has to stop. That has to stop. Let us demonstrate a content of character which is not just depicted by the way we dress. Let us not sag our pants when we get dressed and we're walking around town. Let us not expose our underwear. Let us not dress in such a way that people would look at us and wonder, what is the content of the character of this person? You know, would it be in the negative or would it be in the positive? That's what Black History Month stands for. It stands for all the achievements of all those who've gone before us. And we've learned from both the positive and the negative. And it is time, brethren, it is time that we continue to strive beyond the heights that they strove to achieve, and to achieve more than they achieved. And it starts with us aiming high and displaying a content of character that reflects the good of mankind. The good of mankind. Being neighborly, being caring, being sharing, being a people who like to share and to be there for one another, and to bring out the good, the better angels in others. All right, to be more Christ-like, if I may, in our behaviors and our characters and the things that we do. Let us emulate those words of MLK, which says, a man should not be judged by the color of his skin, but by the content of his character. That's what Black History Month reminds me of every single year. That this month is set aside for us to show the world that we can be more than the world may think that we could be. That the limits are removed, that the limitations are removed, and it's all a matter of our personal choice to strive to get ahead, not to hold on to the mistakes of yesterday or the wrongdoings of yesterday, but to say, okay, good enough. All those things happened, yes, but now it's time for us to take the bull by the horns and have some personal responsibility to move our God-given purpose forward, and not to transfer our responsibilities, as it were, to somebody else. Not to transfer our freedom, as it were, to somebody else, but to emulate that statement. A man should not be judged by the color of his skin, but by the content of his character. Character will take you further. Character will take you way beyond the skies and way beyond the limits of life. As long as we remember that those who went before us, those who remember our heroes, our black heroes who set heights that were attained, who were inventors and were professionals and were represented in every walk of life, in every area of life, achieve these goals, so can you and I also achieve them. So it's time to take the bull by the horns, people, and to say, what can I do to achieve the goals that God gave me, my purpose on earth, and not relay my freedom, not transfer my responsibility to be successful to someone else, to someone else's mistakes, to someone else's wrongdoing. But in the midst of all that, I can still carve a niche for myself. I can still carve a niche for myself if I strive hard enough. And if I if I put away my excuses, I can make it. So whenever February comes around, let it be a reminder that you can do it too.